Hey folks, Happy New Year. Most folks been celebrating, the passing of 2024 and the coming of 2025 this past New Year's Eve. Everyone except for P. Diddy. For he rings in the new year in jail, a far cry from his extravagant celebrations. At least that's what the headline says. In fact, what I saw online on MSN, see if I'm reading this correctly though. Apparently it says from the Mirror US, P. Diddy rings in the new year in jail, a far cry from his extravagant celebration. So instead of doing something like this with expensive drinks at home, he is still in jail despite being trying 3 times to post bail to get out, being denied 3 times. That really really crushed his ego. His ego took a major beating. But I digress. So, what's to talk about what comes to this? Well, as it says here, Sean Diddy Combs' New Year's Eve celebrations was slightly different this time as he brought in 2025 from the Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, in Brooklyn, New York, my hometown. The disgraced rapper, 55, had been behind bars following his arrest in New York in September. He's facing charges including sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. So he's in a lot of trouble. And they have Department of Homeland Security raid to your property simultaneously. Now, it's better if the police raid your place, but Department of Homeland Security to your property simultaneously. Bro, you did something to wake up the dragon. Because it went from being like, you try to pay off the cops or whatever. No, it became Game of Thrones, and P. Diddy just woke up the dragon. Consequences. But of course, Combs has vehemently denied all of the allegations against him and pleaded not guilty in court. His New Year's Eve inside the MDC is a far cry how he used to celebrate, with the Bad Boy Records founder known for throwing huge parties to mark the occasion, which is true. They have other links here and all that saying, like, links you can click on here, talk about P. Diddy's daughter spotted on vacation, and St. Bart's as rapper remains in jail for New Year's Eve. Jay-Z's lawyer attempt to dismiss Diddy rape case through legal technicalities. I think the reason you try to do that because I think it's about that 13-year-old female who accused him and Diddy of raping her. Now, what'll be happening? I think there might be a reapply, something like that, but I'm still looking out for May 5th. If I was you folks, keep an eye out for May 5th. If they think the miles off the chain, check out the court case. Diddy partnered with Ciroc Vodka over the years for the event. In a promotional video in the 2018 bash, the musician was heard describing it as the biggest live stream countdown for the New Year Eve in the history of the world. Okay, if he says so. The Ciroc parties would be attended by a number of celebrities and were hosted in places such as St. Bart's, Star Island. However, Diddy won't be traveling to celebrate the new year this time, and he will remain in prison until his trial, which is due to start this coming May. I'm so ready for that one. Diddy voluntarily withdrew his latest bail appeal last month after being denied 3 times. I think he's going for number 4. He's like, you know what, forget it. He was denied 3 times. His next court appearance is scheduled to start taking place in March 17th. So I think one more court appearance in March. I know what's going on in April, but May, the trial will actually begin. There's another related link you can click into. I'm going to include a link in here too. Diddy exposed, shocking confession from disgraced rappers, closed circle. The times are ending. So basically, I think it has something to do with the Peacock's documentation on Diddy himself. Down we go in that deep, dark, scary rabbit hole. And the question is, will it have or you will not have Johnson & Johnson baby oil? I tell you, when this thing is done, Johnson & Johnson stock is going to take a tumble, saying like, man, Diddy's making out probably looking bad. The Metropolitan Detention Center has been described as hell on earth. In recent years, the conditions at the jail has been so bad that judges have refused to send people there. Those being detained inside the MDC have complained of violence, severe understaffing, and the widespread smuggling of drugs. Inmates have been subject to frequent lockdowns. Shocker. Other inmates have complained about being barred from leaving their cells for visits, calls, showers, or exercise. Diddy's attorneys had previously spoken about his time behind bars. After the court appearance on October 10th, attorney Mark Aglafino was asked outside the court what's the biggest adjustment has been for Diddy at the MDC. I think the food was probably the roughest part, he responded. And the mayor of the U.S. has approached Combs' attorney for comment. Very interesting. So what do you think, folks? Were you surprised that Diddy's still be in jail after all this time, despite whatever sneakers you try to do? I'm not. And are you ready for May 5th? Like I said, the arrest is just beginning. The trial, that's really when it will take off. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Oh, hold a sec. Cheers.